everyone, and welcome back to another video, another ASMR Games Night. And today we're going to be continuing with our playthrough of Pokemon Y on the Nintendo 3DS. So let me just put that there so you can see. And last time we left, we just completed the first gym and got the first badge. So it's the Bug Trainer badge. And I think now we've got our roller skates, so we can head off to Lumos City, up Route 22. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That takes us the wrong way. Up this way, I believe, to Lumos City and out. See, there we go. Oh, you are, aren't you? You're the one, kids, who got the Pokemon from Augustine Sycamore, right? Well, look at that. You've got a bug badge. Looks like I might have a new scoop to beat Viola at your young age. You really are something, aren't you? Sorry, I never did introduce myself, did I? I'm Alexa, the gym leader. You just faced Viola is my younger sister. I work as a journalist here myself. Here, why don't you take this to celebrate your first badge? That should make this a little bit easier then. See, people don't like this as much, but for me, the XP share so much better because I'm not someone that likes to go out and grind all the time. I don't mind doing a bit of grinding. Like I'm playing Pokemon Sun on my own at the moment, or Pokemon Ultra Moon at the moment on my own, and I did a little bit of. Oh, it's turned off. So it was turned on. Yeah, and going out and grinding like constantly at Pokemon, like each individual Pokemon's like just like I forgot how boring it was, and it's like so unnecessary. So I'm actually quite happy they got rid of that. So if we just go down here, maybe have some battle with these two. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got a battle with these. I'm gonna do a few trainer battles. Get them done. So we're changed by Roller Skater Calendar. I'll probably just skip through a lot of these unless they're major battles. See, these are quite quick battles to begin with. I can't remember these guys' name now, but there we are, Sun and Moon as well. Hello there. Have you heard of a Pokemon called Flabébé? Oh, I see. It's registered in your Pokedex. That's what I'd expect from one of the professor's hand-picked Pokemon trainers. Flabébé is now, brace yourself, a fairy-type Pokemon. Fairy. This turned into an entire type matchup system on its head. So fairy, I didn't even get time to read that. And we've been battling fairies of Pokemon against other types of Pokemon at Professor Sycamore's request. My name's Cena. It's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. Not arrogant at all. I'm Dexio. 2 years ago, Professor Sycamore entrusted me with a Pokedex. You could call me a Pokemon Voyage veteran. If you'd like, I'll show you the way to the lab so you can come along now. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully it'll just trap me there and it saves me having to take myself, or not. I'm still gonna have to walk. But this should be Lumos City. This should be like the main hub city of this town. This is more that gets more powerful when your friendship is strong. Return can be a useful move sometimes. It's got me out of a few sticky points in games, but not too often, I don't think. I don't think I've used Return in a while, to be fair, on a Pokemon game, so it could be interesting. But I'm not going to teach you. Do you want to say that Lumos City is such a nice city? The aesthetic of this game is really, really nice. I'm gonna. Oh, that's the Pokemon Center in red. See, even the Pokemon Center. Oh no, that's a cafe. Sorry. I thought that was Pokemon Center because it was red. I'll go ahead and wait in front of the lab for you. Follow her that way to the lab. The lab's, yeah, I'd say the lab's the one with the big golden fences and what I remember, but I haven't played this game in it probably since release. Maybe near a release, but I can't remember the last time I played it. So that should be a cafe. I do need a Pokemon Center somewhere. So that's the Pokemon Centers on the corners. They look like normal Pokemon Centers, but just obviously in the buildings instead of on their own standalone. This building is the Sycamore Pokemon Lab. Let's go inside. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You've travelled a long way from Vanderbilt Town, but you're finally here. The professor can't wait to meet you. You can find him on the 3rd floor, so hop in the elevator. Which floor? 3rd floor, please. There he is. This is where they sort of try and... I think this is the first game where they start making the professors like younger and better looking. Because I think after this you have... I can't remember what professor is from Pokemon Sword and Shield actually. But Scarlet and Violet are known by people for being supposedly hot trainers, like hot. And you got, as you know, technically I think Black and White was the first sort of younger, better looking trainer instead of like older men. How is your Pokemon journey going so far? Fantastic, let me have a quick look at the Pokedex and see. So you've seen 28 kinds of Pokemon in Central Kalos. Then, oh, the page is getting filled in, that's starting to look good. Well now, you do have a certain je ne sais quoi. I have a good feeling about you. At first, I was thinking of choosing only one child from a town when I was deciding who to give a Pokemon to. In Vanderbilt Town, it was going to be the child of a vet trainer I know. About then, I learned that the Rhyhorn Razor Grace and her son were moving here, in the Kalos region. You're far away from everything you used to know. That really hit me right here. Then, it hit me. I should give you a Pokemon and have you travel around Kalos. Hi Professor, it's Shauna. Rude. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Fantastic. Now, let's all have a Pokemon battle. Your opponent shall be me. What Pokemon is he going to have? That's the question, because I cannot remember. You're challenged by Pokemon Professor Sycamore. Sent out Bulbasaur. Oh, he's going to have all the Kanto starters, or the Gen 1 starters, from what I remember. I can't wait for this to get some fire type moves. I can't even remember when it learns it. That should be good enough because that's super effective. It's out leveled it? I am, yeah, that's fine. I'm over leveled by him as well. So this should make it a lot easier. But this is where we're going to get to choose one of the original Gen 1 starters to have as one of our Pokemon. And so usually I choose Squirtle. But obviously I've got a water type. And it's going to be between Bulbasaur and Charizard. And I did have a little think about this. I thought it was going to be a fire type move. And I think it's going to have to be... No, I don't want to... Oh, God. I'll explain more in a minute. I don't want to learn that. Oh, moves. Yes. And I'll let you know, obviously, after this battle, but I've got a very... a good theoretical way of choosing Pokemon, this Pokemon in a minute. But obviously, it's not going to be Squirtle because I've already got a water type, so it doesn't really make any logical sense. It's going to be between Bulbasaur and Charizard, really, because obviously I haven't got. Well, I'm going to have a fire type, but a fire flying, which is Talonflame. But also, I can replace it quite easily because it's a like for like change. And then if we go for Friki, so yeah, once we've battled them, it's going to be between Charmander and Bulbasaur, for which we sort of choose our second starter on this, because they can Mega Evolve. I don't believe any of the. I'm not actually sure any of the original starters can Mega Evolve from what I remember. So this would be like our Mega Evolution Pokemon. And obviously Charizard gets 2 lines of evolution chose the wrong Pokemon, I was paying attention. Can I change into Pikachu without getting it fainted? But yeah, the three original starters are going to get Mega Evolution, and Charizard gets two different paths. Charizard X and Charizard Y. Obviously, you get Mega Blastoise with Squirtle, and then with Bulbasaur you get Mega Venusaur. That's quite a big bulky Pokemon as well. But mainly it comes down to me trying to actually remember what other Pokemon I can catch throughout on this game. And I think between the two I've got to choose between, there is there's a limitation on a good type for that Pokemon, if that makes sense. I don't want to give too much away yet. So I know there's another Pokemon of a certain typing that I can get down the road that I do want to try out this playfield that they've ever used that interests me. And that sort of made my mind up on what I'm going to use what star I'm going to choose really. And I think it's probably also a starter I'm not sure I've ever used in any format at all actually. It might be Pokemon Sacrilege saying that I've never used this starter in any way, because I don't think I have. Maybe a little bit on Pokemon Let's Go, and that's it, because I don't think there's really many other ways to get. Maybe Pokemon Yellow, but apart from that, so obviously you've got 3 Pokemon as you can see from the top screen, and I'm going to choose Charmander because there's another grass type Pokemon I want to get along the way to replace the Bulbasaur. Charmander's got 2 Mega Evolutions, and on this one I believe it's the Fire type one, which is really good. And I believe Talonflame I may be grossly wrong, but I think Talonflame is the only other Fire type Pokemon on here that's worth getting apart from Pyro, and I don't want to use a Pyro. I've used Talonflame before. And Charizard is also Fire Flying, so it's stronger I think, and better, and the same typing, so it's a like for like. Let's nickname it, shall we, I'm going to call it after the academy from Pokemon Scarlet, which is Naranja, which is orange in Spanish. And Spanish speaking countries. Yes. See, there we go, we got the Charizard Y. So now when it evolves eventually into a Charizard, we can Mega Evolve it, and that's going to be our first Mega. But I've also got the option so far on this of Mega Evolving Riolu when it evolves into a Lucario as well, and that's one of the reasons why I got Lucario as when I could catch it. But then also I actually can't remember if we get given a Lucario on this game, so it may be pointless. But I don't want to ruin it for myself, because I barely remember it, so I want to play this fresh. Be the best trainer you can be. At the same time, remember to have fun travelling with your Pokemon. Also, I want to ask for your help in solving Kalos Region's biggest mystery. The secret and potential of Mega Evolution, a new kind of evolution that occurs in battle. That's why I gave you a Mega Stone just now. It's an important clue. Mega Evolution, what do we do about the Pokedex? Trevor, my lad, if that's what best trainer means you, then I want you to go out there and complete the Pokedex. Mega Evolution sounds really interesting. If you're investigating Mega Evolution, why don't you check out Camphria Town? The town has a lot of history, you might find a hint there. Now listen, if you visit many places to complete the Pokedex, you'll probably see Pokemon with many ways of living and meet people with many ways of thinking. First, accept the ways of living and thinking that sometimes conflict with your own, and think about what's really important. This would truly broaden your horizons. I feel that being different from others makes me special. Mastering Mega Evolution will definitely set me apart from other trainers. I just want to beat the league and whatever. I feel like Pokemon games don't actually give you a proper incentive for catching Pokemon anymore either. I'd How wonderful. That is a wonderful thing indeed. You are one of the chosen ones. I'm Lysander. I've tried to learn as much about Pokemon as I can to help build a brighter future. Professor Sycamore has taught me so much. Oh, I see you have a Holocaster. Knowledge is power, after all, but it's good use. Now listen, it is vital that this world became a better place, and that people and Pokemon chosen to make the world better must work tirelessly to achieve this goal. Well, I'll be off. Please give Professor Sycamore my best. My desire, it is more for a more beautiful world. Still, I wonder what kind of beautiful world Lysander desires. I hope getting a Pokédex gives you a chance to learn about them. Right, out we go. Oh no, we're not going to. Adam, there's a place I want to go check out, so I'll see you around. There's something I want to talk to you about. I'll be waiting in front of Cafe Solil for you, neighbour. I wonder what Serena wants to talk about. Why couldn't she just use the Holocaster? No clue, but it seems that's hush. I'm curious about what's going on, but we should probably stay out of it. Hey Adam, to get to Cap Freya Town, leave the lab, turn left and go straight. That Cafe Solil Serena was talking about is over that way too. Could you come here for a second? I wonder what secret she's got to tell us. Oh, it's Lysander, and is that Diantha? Just so you know, neighbour, Lysander is the head of Lysander Labs, which created the Holocaster, a video messaging device. You already know who Diantha is, right? She's one of the most famous movie stars in the world, after all. I wonder what the two of them are doing here together. You played a young girl so wonderfully in your debut on the silver screen. Wouldn't you rather remain young and beautiful forever, and always play such roles? What a strange question. Well, I don't want to play the same old roles forever. Youth may be beautiful, but it's not all there is to life. Everything changes. I want to live and change like that too. So I look forward to playing different roles as I get older. You were chosen to be a movie star, correct? Isn't it your duty to be ever beautiful? Everything beautiful should stay that way forever. I would end the world in an instant, so that beauty never fades. I can't stand the thought of the world becoming uglier. This dude's a bit tapped. This is Diantha, one of the most accomplished movie stars in Kalos. She moves the multitudes with her excellent acting, which is to say, she dedicates her life to making other people happy. Oh, if only if everyone were like her, what a beautiful world this would be. If you'll excuse me. Like, this dude is weird. And who are you two? My name is Serena, and this is Adam, right? I heard Lysander call you that. You both have lovely names. Thank you. First time a really common name's been called lovely, but... Oh, and you're both trainers. Don't your Pokemon look happy? I'm a trainer myself in my off time. I look forward to us battling someday. I guess if a Pokemon trainer, you battle everyone no matter who they are. Oh, that's right, I have something to ask, neighbour. Would you be willing to compete with me? Yes, of course. I feel like these don't have any like character with them, these like rivals. Like, obviously they have character. Where have I got to go? Which one's my map? No, that's my trainer card. I think I've got to go on my bag for my map. But I feel like they're just like quite bland trainers on this. So we've got to go, is it that way? Free it down. Yeah, so we've got to go out by us now. I don't want to go too far around the circle, but I don't think you can. I think there's power outage, it stops you. Auto clip received. Yeah, no. So check this out. I'm on Route 5 right now, and I'm just hopping with wild Pokemon. Is this the one with hold battles? This is what you could be showing us. I think this is the one where you get like 5 Pokemon battle you at once. O-powers. The expression tells me you haven't. Don't worry, I'll tell you about it. O-powers are mysterious forces that have all kinds of useful effects that can make your Pokemon stronger or even help you get more money. Any friends you have nearby will also benefit from them. They're truly mysterious powers. Let's get started, shall we? Mate, there's so many creepy dudes on this game. You should not be going around to kids telling them it's bonding time. Right, so we head out. See, that's... oh, I can't remember her name. This is an important character, Lucario, and I can't remember her name. But yeah, there she is. Sorry about that. Are you okay? I was just doing some special training with my Lucario when all of a sudden it dashed off. Hey Lucario, what's going on with you? Did you get drawn to this boy's aura or something? Oh, well, Lucario seems like you. See, Lucario can read people's auras. I guess something about your aura has made this one take a liking to a stranger. Lucario is also getting worked up in battle with my other one. Maybe it's just been waiting for a trainer to appear who's strong enough to challenge it. Oops, sorry, I was on such a roll, I forgot to even introduce myself. I'm Karina, the Shadow City gym leader. If you're collecting gym badges, I'm sure we'll battle sooner than later. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you know how to roll with the punches. So I think my assumption is right. I think eventually I get given that Lucario. But I'll train this road up for now anyway. This is quite cool. You've got like a little training area, and you've got a grind rail you can do to get this, a super potion. But I think there are certain tricks you can do on this. I can't remember how to do them. But let's see, shall we? Oh wow, I think Tierno's looking for us somewhere as well. And yeah, that's what I thought. We'll come back early because we've got Froakie evolving. And I can't remember the name of what it evolves into either. It's something like a Badia or something like that. It's something like a... oh, I can't remember. But that's the first evolution. That's it reaching level 16. So it's just a bit of a bigger, rangier frog. Frogadier. There we go. I knew it was something a deer, like a grenadier. So that's our first stage 2 Pokemon of the team as well, which is nice. I'm going to switch, just in case we get another double battle, I'm going to switch Pikachu with Charmander and Aranja to the front of the queue, because I'd rather level up that, because I don't think Pikachu's going to stick around for the whole series. That was a weird animation. Oh yeah, see, I was right. This is where you get all the battles where you can get... this is was a really popular shiny technique, I think, for battles, because you can get obviously like 5 different Pokemon in one hit. I don't really want any of them, I want to run. But I'm sure that's what Tierno's going to talk to us about. There he is. If I could get to him without getting caught by Pokemon. Bundle B. I'm tempted to get a Bundle B because I know his evolution's good. But right, here we are. Trevor and Tiana. My goodness. Yeah, see, Pokemon hordes are certainly intense. Yeah, they're just like a dance team made up of Pokemon, aren't they? Oh, yeah, no. Do you ever think of anything else besides dancing? Nope. Even during Pokemon battles, I'm always checking out their moves. And then my feet just start moving, too. I can't help it, you know? Like the swords dance, I love it. I guess that's why I can never win. Oh, hey Adam. Do your Pokemon know any sweet moves to show me in battle? This is the only thing probably about for 5 rivals. I think there's just so many battles, and rival battles bore me. On this game, I don't mind as often as like, you know what I mean? But they just, you've only got one Goldfish as well. But I don't like being forced into like rival battles every so often. I don't mind it. Like, I feel like the original Pokemon got it perfectly. I feel like I might be wrong, but I don't remember fighting Blue that often in SS Anne. And apart from that, I don't really remember anything. Like, the first battle, the Princess Anne battle. Or the SS Anne battle, sorry, Princess Anne's different. I remember those two battles. And apart from that, I can't think of anything else in my head that I remember from those, like, the battling him. Apart from the Pokemon League, maybe. And they're the only ones I really remember, which is like, I feel like on so many at the moment Pokemon games, actually I don't think, in my head I feel like Scarlet and Violet didn't force you into too many, but I might be wrong, because sometimes when I'm playing I used to get annoyed that I had to battle the rival. I don't mind the rival battles, they've just got to be spread out, but I feel like if you've got, I don't think you really battle Trevor too often, but yeah, no, Shauna, Serena, as well as anyone else that pops up, like the evil team and stuff, when they pop up, like, it's just a lot. Good to see you, Adam. Excuse me, I meant. It really does seem as though Tierno can only think about dancing and moves. When a horde of Pokemon popped out, he just stood there watching them. Well, yeah, Trev's. Coming up with the world's best Pokemon dances is my dream, after all. I was born to dance. I won't ever stop, not with moves like this. That's indeed a perfect dream for you, Tierno. I guess I should show you just as much dedication to my dream of completing the Pokedex, then. It's good to be serious about some things. Do take this honey, won't you? You can slather it on trees, it's going to tell me. These honey are good. Oh no. It's supposed to be what lures the hordes in. Right. Another horde battle. One of my least favourite Gen 3 Pokemon. I love Gen 3, but Gulpin and Swallow are just horrible looking Pokemon. Not useful and horrible looking Pokemon. But we're going to skip this next battle. I want to battle him, but we're going to come back. Oh. Right, let me check the Pokedex quickly and just see where we can get ourselves a Skiddo. Where is the Skiddo on this Pokedex? I could search it, but that's no fun. Charmander, Jujuo. Did I miss it? Possibly. I don't think I did. I don't know if it's registered then in the Pokedex. That's a bit oof. I've seen it though just then, so it should be in my Pokedex. I shouldn't have to be. There it is. I did miss it. Right, there is Skiddo on this route, so I'll battle this. Actually, let's see if I can find it first. If it takes a while, if I don't find it like first or second try, we'll come back in a little bit. Oh, easy first try. Because then if I battle this trainer and get it some levels as well, or get it some experience. Let's just see how lucky I am with just one Pokeball straight off the bat. See if we can catch it. Two, three, click. There we go, perfect. Let me know as well. I try and put the music on in the background at a low level so you can hear a little bit of it. Let me know your thoughts of like if you like having it in the background or not. We call it Messi because Messi's the GOAT. All in caps as well, not about this lower letters. There you go. Right, so now we can battle this trainer and get to go and get Skiddo some experience, because Go-Go is what it evolves into. That's what made me fall. So that's going to be my strong grass type Pokemon for the game. And you can ride Go-Go's on this, I believe. Santa Labs developed the Holocaust to make Pokemon trainers' lives richer, fuller, and more convenient. We hope you continue to enjoy the services this device provides. So, we got a gym for me to find here. We haven't got a gym here. Intriguing. Not even really sure where I'm supposed to be heading. So we've got to go to the little castle, house, whatever it is. Hi Adam. An acquaintance of yours, 2 visitors to Sherman Castle. I can't remember the last time we've been so busy. This castle, chateau if you will, was a manor house of a noble family. It may be a little run down, but that's because of the history of this place. During that history, the owners of the castle gave away a lot of their stuff to everyone, so that's why it feels so empty. The end. That's it. Don't you have anything relate to Mega Evolution? That's it. What in the world is a Mega Evolution? Sir, it's back again. Is that time of year already? Well, is there nothing I can do about it now? I need to go to Route 7, but please take your time and have a look around. Let's have a little look, shall we? I'm not really sure. I do not remember this town at all, or anything about what I'm supposed to do here. I'll take that though, if it will let me pick it up. An escape rope, I don't know if that's for now. Let's go this way, shall we? I'm not really sure. Are we supposed to be looking around for anything in particular? Or is it just like, feel free to have a look around, but you should go to Route 7. Right, back down the other side then, I guess off to Route 7. Let's get out of here. I really thought there would be a bow to have. I don't know what's this way. I don't want to get involved in that. That was like a family dilemma. So I've got to go this way. And a Snorlax, see, they're bringing back all the old sort of like things from Generation 1. We've got the Snorlax blocking the way. Here we go again. It's sleeping soundly. The end of the world wouldn't wake it. Look, it's practically a mountain, right? It's blocking the road completely. Come on, sir, use the poker flute. Oh, wait. Do you even have it anymore? Nope, I handed it over. Or you could say it was taken by the owner of the palace. What? Huh? What's a poker flute? Basically, the poker flute is what we need to wake up Snorlax, but the poker flute is currently in Bathroom Palace. Oh, that's it. All we need to do is go get it then. Come on, Adam, let's go. Bathroom Palace is just on Route 6. This looks like it's going to be a long episode, everyone. Up we go. Let's do some healing, shall we, before we take on more people. That's lucky I've got a paralyze heal. There we go. I assume this one wants a battle. Oh no, he doesn't. That's fine. That's completely fine. I don't think there's much battling to do inside the palace. So let's get in there and help out. He looks very posh. Okay, my nice posh voice. Entrance fee will be 1,000 Poké-dollars per person. You've got to be kidding me. It costs money to go inside. You see, the owner of the palace follows the school of thought that you can never have too much money. Yes, this is how the rich get richer. Here, have my money. I've got to do this anyway. I'm not sure what the Pokemon economy is like, but I'm actually not sure how much 1,000 Poké-Dollars would be in real money, in like British pounds, where I live. But let's go on in and get this flute so we can get to the next gym and challenge it, because this is going to be an hour plus long video. I genuinely thought there was a gym and then this, but let's see. Where is it? Where could it be? That's a lovely Milotic statue. My Furfrou. Oh yeah, this is where Furfrou got introduced as the Pokemon. You can get like different haircuts and stuff. We should look. I mean, if my Pokemon was missing, I'd be sick with worry. Do I have to tell you I'm gonna have a look? No. I'm going out this way. I think it's in the garden. I'm not gonna hang around. It's up we go. So we've got a Golurk, a Palpitoad. Can't see what the other Pokemon is. Eevee. Hopefully he didn't hit my stomach growl there for no reason. Because it's late at night, it shouldn't be growling. But let's see if we can find the Furfrou. I think I'm going to look to actually find out where it was, but that's overrated. So let's go find it in one of these mazes somewhere. There it is. So I've got to block it in. It's like this is a weird little game where you've got to block it in. I don't know if she helps. Yeah, she does. So if I move, she moves and blocks it in. I've got to take it into that little alleyway. Yes, you wait here. And then I'll go over here and chase it. Oh, actually, no, that's a bad place for you to be. I need you to move down here. This is a game for kids. Now I'll move you. See, this is. I feel like I'm thinking about this way too hard for a children's game. So if I leave you there, I'm going to go around and then we block it in. This is a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a lot longer than this from what I remember, but I think I've skipped going upstairs and looking around. We caught it because you understand how Pokemon feel. I didn't, I just blocked it in a corner. My dear Furfrou, how wonderful indeed. It's marvellous, simply marvellous. A situation like this demands fireworks. We shall put on a show. Boom boom. My Pokemon and I are reunited. Our bounds have been proved. So serve as a reward for a tiny bit of rendezvous at the balcony. Do you understand? Rendezvous. You can reach the balcony from the hall and mirrors of the second floor. Can it just like take me up there automatically? Because I don't want to be running up the balcony for no good reason. Right. To be fair, it's quite good we got skates because it just. I know we're off our skates because we're in a area which is a pain. So if we head upstairs, he looks interesting, but I just want to get out of it. A Reshiram. They spend a lot of money on statues here. But it's quite. I like how this game gives you different sort of angles to look at like scenic little routes and stuff. I think the stairs are this way. There they are. I should explore the palace, but I don't know if I'm really that interested in doing it. Again, let me know in the comments if you guys are sort of interested in me actually like exploring buildings like this and seeing what's going on. Because to be honest with you, a lot of the games I play I don't really bother. I'll have a little look though. it's got a few rooms, might be something interesting. You know, I've never watched fireworks alone with a boy before. What a weird way to ruin the mood and make things really weird. We haven't seen them yet, but I know I'll never forget these fireworks because I watched them with you, Adam. It's really weird, making the mood weird. Wow, that was amazing. I never want to forget this, so I'll keep it in my memories in the album of my heart. Just making things weird, man. And that was wonderful fireworks, showed my furfrau. I assume you're satisfied with that. Oh, I almost forgot. That's right, we need the flute to wake up Snorlax. So I hit the poker flip bar, go get it. It was Javanese castle with treasure, but I took it as a payment for a loan. A rich guy came, a good guy like me, and a common person like that just don't go together. Give it to them. Here is the poker flute. Adam obtained the poker flute. Oh, there's Reshiram and Zekrom up the other end as well. I want to make lots of memories on a journey, but I think I'll try and forget about him. You can't imagine how stressful running this place is for him. That may be so, but oh, that's right. There's a butler. Do you know anything about Mega Evolution? I remember reading a book on the subject in the palace library. It had something to do with what you'd now call a trainer holding a mysterious stone eye and making Pokemon evolve even further. Also, it's not much, but I'd like to let you have this. I won't use it, but thank you very much. Adam put the TM17 in his TM's and HM's pocket. Protect blocks opposing Pokemon moves, but if you use it many times in a row, the chances of it not working increase. If you will excuse me, I shall take my leave. We have to be sure to give that flip back after we wake Snorlax up. I'm keeping it. Right, we just got to head back downstairs and outside. Get rid of that Snorlax, and I believe we're probably on to the next gym, or near our way to the next gym. The king and his Pokemon will enjoy their meals at this table. Oh, so this is like a royal family house. Everything in this game is really like detailed and like quite good looking, I think. Is that an item? You think you give that to a Pokemon, it gives us more coins per battle or something like that. I heard that Forbidden Tome once existed that contained the secret to bringing Pokemon back to life. It's probably just a rumour. There is certainly nothing of the sort in our library. That sounds like someone that does have something of the sort in the library. They got bedrooms. The girl and Marill. Yeah, there you go. Right, let's get out of here. Music sounds familiar to me and I can't figure out why. And we're out. So, back down the real long road. I think I can go down this way. It's one of my favourite Pokemon music, I think it's the evolution music. Yeah, there we go, it's a Fletchinder evolvement as well. To be fair, I don't really need both of these in the team, but I'm going to have a little, off camera, I think I'm going to have a little revisor for what do I need, and things like that really. And then I'll go from there. I'm going to try and build a team roughly in my head of what I want to achieve. Because I don't want to start building a team and then actually forget about other Pokemon and not get them. So I'll do so I figured it out myself. Because I think there's going to be so many Pokemon from X and Y that I forget about and do not use. Right, I just skipped what we were doing there and jumped in here because I just kept getting caught in grass by Pokemon. It wasn't that interesting. Now we got the flute, we can play it. Wake up the Snorlax. I might try and catch this Snorlax actually if I get to battle it, because Snorlaxes are always a useful Pokemon to have. I'm never really sure. There's a few things I need to see. I need to look at the type matchings and see what I'm missing online. And then we'll go from there. But I'll do that next episode, I think, just to figure out what I need to catch. And if the team I'm building in my head will cover all. I know a lot of these Pokemon cover a lot of bases. But just needed to make sure I cover everything. Finally, that took its time, but it just kept using Amnesia and Defense Curl, so I couldn't do any damage to it or anything. And I'd managed to paralyse it with my Pikachu's Thunder Wave. But apart from that, it was just throwing Pokeballs and hoping for the best, and I did get it. So we might have a little reshuffle of the team now. And bring two other Pokemon, the two new Pokemon in when I get to Pokemon Center for now. I'm just going to call him Big Boy, because he is a big boy. Let's call him Biggie. After the rapper Notorious B.I.G., because he was a big boy too. Who's that? Oh. The only thing I can do with that book of you is put it on display. But you've been playing since you were little, and the tone is lovely. It seems my Frau also likes the sound of that flute. Not as much as I like. It likes my beautiful Wonderfrau fireworks, of course. Yeah, I guess so. Still, your playing sounded better back in the day. I let you take care of that flute, so be sure to practice more. I think that could be one of my least likeable characters in Pokemon history. Right, I'm hoping I don't have too far to go. Hello, boys. Oh, Adam, Trev said he wants to check out the Pokemon daycare. Come with us. I can literally not remember the last time I used a Pokemon daycare. Because obviously, like, it's really, really important if you, like, competitive battle or, like, breed for EVs or shinies and stuff, but I don't bother. I just play through the stories and just just get Pokemon I like and level them up. I don't really bother about the rest of it. I always try, but I feel like I'm not smart enough to get it sometimes. So let's get up. I can't withdraw. I've got to put away now. So organise boxes. We're gonna swap Honedge for you, and I think for now we're going to swap Pikachu out for Snorlax. And that's the team for now. I don't see any need for Pikachu coming up for the gym. If it is the gym, I think it is. If it is any of the gyms, I think it is, to be fair. I don't really see it. If you all don't mind, I'd like to have a Pokemon battle with everyone. Let's go Tierno and Trevor against me and Adam. That's fine because they're weak. It seems a bit unfair. That's like picking the two best people in PE at school first on your team against the less athletic people. Have you hit my Pokemon for this battle, or am I still spent? Am might as well just use a razor leaf and get them both because it will be effective against cool fish. I don't think I have speed any of these though. So, oh, Go-Go's quite a hefty boy. Oh, thank God it's a Klingon. That was not super effective. What do you mean? That did so little damage. Where's the levels come from? All the levels are just shot up all of a sudden. That's crazy. I feel like newer Pokemon games have a tendency to do that though. You think you're doing alright, and out of nowhere you just get a massive level surge. And it will just, just sort of get you. There's something that happened on Sun and Moon I was playing, and that happened the same. I just got a massive surge of levels and got beaten to pieces for a little bit. But hopefully we can stay on top of it all for now. You should have carried on going for the Pikachu, because you wouldn't have gone down then. Yeah, the AI battling could be a little bit smarter, to be fair. Especially in this situation, because I always feel like when you're doing a double battle, you're in the short end of the stick battling, because they always make really weird moves at times that they could save themselves and you. One of them's got one more Pokemon as well, but obviously not that one. That's it, we should be able to take this out anyway. See, that's the evolved form of Chespin, so she's evolved her Pokemon as well. It keeps getting stuck, it's not learning. Not my level. To be fair, I really need to look into this game more. I can't even remember it. I can't remember how, if Go-Go's a level evolution, a stone evolution. I won't use smoke screen, so I'm going to keep old moves. Yes please, I give up. Flapepe, that's fairy type. I do not have anything strong against a fairy type in my team, I do not think, but I want to put an Naranja out there anyway. Unless Excalibur, I think it's normal. Does it have any steel? It is steel. Does it have any steel type moves? Because that is strong against fairy. Check moves. Metal Sound and attacking move. No, it doesn't have any moves currently. So I'm going to swap into Naranja for now and just Ember it. And hopefully that will do the job. That's good enough. As long as Quilladin gets a decent hit off, it might finish it off. There we go. So that's that battle done. See, that wasn't even hard, I don't think. Oh no, she did lose one of her Pokemon, to be fair, and they lost all of theirs. But I didn't lose anyone. So you can't learn everything just from the Pokedex. So Trevor's going to be like the brainy, sort of like trope of like nerdy one. Yeah, no, sort of like the lovable idiot in a way, the big lovable idiot. So that's useful. But that also seems like there's something coming up for me where my Pokemon needs to be rested. I'm not coming to the town because that seems really pointless. Stop right there. We didn't mean to surprise you. How are you and Frogadier doing? Haven't you wondered how a single Pokemon well it could? Oh, so we get Coastal Kalos Pokedex. That's good. I believe this is also where we get the fossil Pokemon. Oh, that may be something I add to my team. It's got one of my favourite fossil Pokemon on this game, I believe. But I don't like the ice type one. The ice type one's better looking. But this is going to make it hard now because I want to use Goodra. I will have to go back and do some serious like Pokemon juggling. I'm skipping all these battles, I'm not really asked. Right, we've arrived back in another town. What do you want, Serena? I've only just seen you. First we should go to the fossil lab and about fossils. See, this is my one annoyance with like this Pokemon game. You get like stopped too many times by like the other antagonists, yeah, rivals and stuff. Like just let me play through, stop me occasionally, point me in the right direction. But like I've only just battled you and you're stopping me again. Like, I don't even mind getting stopped by other people that aren't my like not antagonists, yeah, the rivals. I'd rather just be stopped by like a random person in town and be like, oh, by the way, this is. Oh, I feel like this isn't where I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go to the fossil lab, wherever that is. This one? No. This one. I do want a fossil Pokemon. Wait for me. I'd rather not, personally. Welcome, future archaeologist. You were drawn here by the mystic of fossils, no doubt. My name is Serena, and this is Adam. We're researching Mega Evolution, and we were wondering if you know anything about it. Oh, so you're Professor Sycamore students. I've heard about you. Mega Evolution, you say? I'm sorry, but all I know is that it has something to do with mysterious stones. Still, since you're professors, you must know about Pokemon fossils, correct? I do. I expect no less. That's right, fossils are the legacy of prehistoric Pokemon. You should really go to the dig site and see the first hand. Well, if you don't know anything about Mega Evolution, then hold on. Pokemon that can be restored from fossils just might have something to do with Mega Evolution. The assistant in the glittering cave right now might know about that. I'm gonna have to edit this down because this is gonna be way too long. I don't know if even my computer, my iPad will handle rendering a 2-hour long video. See, all it does is keep taking me like out of the way, and it's just a bit of a pain. I think I am, for once. Anyway, this is where we meet our first evil team member by the looks of it. Well, what do we have here? A nosy little trainer come poking around. Listen up, we're the fashionable team whose very name makes people tremble in fear. Team Flare. Team Flare's goal is to make it so we're the only ones who are happy. We don't care one bit what happens to other trainers or Pokemon. Get out of here, kid. Ooh, this is a very long leg. My throat is also starting to hurt. Whispering's not easy on the throat for 2 hours. I have respect for anyone that makes 2-hour, 6-hour ASMR videos because my throat is in pieces currently. Please only have one Pokemon. No. Oh, I don't mind, I was going to keep spamming. There we go, luckily they're weak, or I'm strong, or both. Bit of both, I think, but there we go, right, he's level 16. So now hopefully we'll be able to get through here. I think I've got an did we pick up an escape rope earlier? Part of me feels like I did. Or picked up an escape rope from somewhere. I'm surprised I forgot to. It's like, this game doesn't really give you like any warning. It just sort of backs you into missions and missions after mission. You don't really get much breathing time. Like, the aesthetic's quite nice still. That's one thing that will keep me going. Big fan of, like, for considering these are the first 3D games on sort of Pokemon, this looks better than some of the graphics on some of the games now, or if not, like, level with it, like on par. So Electro, I'm just gonna have to keep going. I've got nothing good against any of these Pokemon. Well, but this is probably a bad move. I probably should have changed your fire type or something. I think it's electric grass. Oh no, it doesn't man. But yeah, this looks very similar to, like, obviously the system isn't as strong, so you know what I mean. But like, this isn't far off. Like, if you just res it up a little bit, get the resolution up, it's very similar to probably Pokemon Sword and Shield graphics, and that's 10 years newer than this game. We can do. Let's get this done. I also think this is the funniest, probably least threatening evil team on the game, just from the way they dress and the way they act. And from what I remember, their like general overall goal isn't actually like evil. I think it's actually quite generally good. What they're trying to do, they're just going about it the wrong way. I could have used you attacking us, but I don't really care about you light screen, and we could have taken Pokemon out by now. But as long as you get all the damage, see, you could have done something. I guess it's attack up, right? Yeah. But I better keep aiming at that Scraggy then. And your Pokemon better do some attacking, Serena, because we've got bad guys to take down. Lovely. Little crits on this game, for me at least. Could do that, so we're doing some big damage here to Krogunk, so we can take it. Or just take all the damage for me, but would have urged you to put an attack in. No, that doesn't help. Oh, just please attack. This is generally one of the most weirdest things I find with some of the games, where they just refuse to sort of attack. Okay, we'll get their answer in. But yeah, just weird to me, because like, they don't. It's different if there's a strategy, but there isn't any strategy to what they're trying to set up. They're just sort of setting up for the sake of setting up. See, we could have been over by now if you would have done more. Possibly some of the first whinging ASMR anyone's probably listened to. Yeah, to be fair, it's getting late. I think that's also why it's 2 minutes to 12 at the night morning, you know what I mean, in England. And I was up, I think I started recording this just before 10 o'clock. So I thought I'd be sort of done in about an hour. But also, again, that's what happens when you go into a game blind. I guess you sort of just end up playing for 2 hours and still not being at the next checkpoint you want to be at. But to be fair, I've got these new lights here. They're going to be in videos, and they're quite nice. They're quite nice on my eyes. They're just sort of keeping me awake, but not at like too harsh levels. Trying to sort of upgrade my setup a little bit so my videos look a little bit more. Well, I mean, some of my videos are professional anyway. I'll look quite good looking. But at the moment, the desk I'm playing at now is what I sit under to record gameplay, and there's a skate right there as well, so they have done a good bit of work for me. And a lot of the time I just lose feeling in my legs after about 20 minutes of recording, and it's not the most practical. So I've got a few new bits today, like a mic arm and some lights. I had Team Flare come here. What's that? Don't worry about it. It looks like he was completely absorbed looking for fossils. You two are very lucky you found 2 fossils, but they're both ones I already have, so I'll give each to you. Let's go with the dual fossil, that's my favourite one. But yeah, I'm sort of trying to upgrade my setup a little bit more, and I'll hopefully be doing more videos like standing at better angles, because sometimes I feel like I'm a bit far away from the camera, or like, yeah, sometimes I have to stop and break videos up because I lose feeling in my feet or my legs. So I think that's probably the best way to go about it. I've got these lights that are going to brighten up behind the video now, as well as a few other bits and pieces I'm going to order. I've got a few videos in my head I'd quite like to do now. Got another sort of haul of these are different items though, these aren't your normal clothes. So they should be interesting for people that are interested in this sort of clothing. And then we got a few role plays I'm trying to put together, as well as like sort of like a few different bits and pieces. I've got a few good ideas, but just getting them done and onto paper and recorded and stuff in a good timeline. But we're going to check out for now, and I'm going to bring you back when I'm at the other end, because this is not an interesting watch for me, and if this thing could sprint it would be better. But when we're back in Amber Town, I will come straight back. Right, here we are, about to go back through the aquarium we tried to go through earlier, and hopefully get into the gym. I might open up with the gym though, to be fair, we've had a lot going on this episode. So, we're going to get to the next town, and then I think we're going to take on the gym. I can avoid you. Oh, that's fine, it's not a battle. I'll say that didn't make any sense, I was trying to avoid you. But now you've blocked me. I'm going to spell you though, aren't I? Yep. This won't do anything at all, but did enough. That's two hits and it's gone. We're still leveling up. We just got see even they're catching up a little bit now. Chip away might be useful. Better than defense girl, because get rid of Lick, to be fair. Lick's at least a defense girl, I can just stall out things if I need to. Now we'll switch out to Messi. Music on Pokemon is so good. Even the battle music's so good. This Pokemon, I'm quite under leveled, to be fair. Level keep jumping around at the moment. But this may be a level up if I defeat it without fainting. Yeah, we're fine. Oh no, maybe not fine. Oh, this could be tight. It should survive the next confusion, but I can't get confused. This is going to be luck if that gets me. There we go, we're fine. But hopefully we'll get to the next town. I'll probably save it there. We'll take on two gyms next episode, because there's been a lot going on in this episode, to be fair. I'm also going to go back to that town and get myself the fossil done, because I've completely forgot about that. Can't get that way. So here we are inside each town. There should be a gym here, I believe. It's a bike shop. see a gym anywhere though. I think it might be at the top of the bike hill, maybe. Or is it up here? Cafe. Pokemon Center, bike shop. It's got to be at the top of the bike hill then. So, I'm going to go into the Pokemon Center. I think we're safe in here because that's a big old episode. I'm going to have to edit down. But there. Seal up. But, yeah. Gonna have to try and edit down like 2 hours worth of footage. Maybe a bit more, I think, possibly. So, we're going to leave it there. We're going to take on the gym next